Hey everybody, it's Amy Graham, the Badass Valkyrie, and today is the day. My Hobonichi order came in today, and this is my Christmas and my birthday gift from my husband, because he loves me, and I begged a little bit. But this is my Hobonichi order for 2019. And I know everybody in under the sun has done their unboxing, but by golly, I'm going to do mine, and I don't care. Because it's Vlogmas, and I got a lot of, like, accessories and stuff. So, yeah. So, we're just going to cut it open right here now. And so, yeah. I try to keep my wrapping. So, for those of you not in the know about Hobonichi, which I find it hard-pressed to think that anybody's watching this channel doesn't know what that is. This is all the way from Japan, and I ordered it 9-10 days ago, and so nothing in there, but I do like to keep this because I want to cut that out. So it's got all the cool Japanese stuff. So this is the box, and it's orange. I love it so much. Ah, love it. Just the color. It's orange. Kind of weird hue underneath. Ah. Anyway, so we're gonna open that up, and everybody's seen it, but that's the quote on the top of the box. And I love this box. I save all my boxes. I have the pink one and 3 yellow ones. Yes. So, all the wrapping. All the accessories. We're going to put this over here. My bear and my pen. The freebies. Oh! My mega weeks. Okay. Okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. I know. I know. I know. Okay. Just trying to breathe here for a minute because I'm overly excited. I'm overly stimulated. So, let's see if I can get some sort of order. All right. Oh, okay. All right. We'll start for the first. This is the, yeah, get a little closer here. This is the Cousin of Vac, and the Cousin of Vac is the same size as the Hobonichi Cousin, but it comes in 2 books. Dun, dun, dun. So 6 months each. This is January through June, and this is a bent. It's a bented. All right. Well, it can't all be perfect. It looks just a little bit bent, but that's okay. It's going to get washi tape on it and all kinds of other crap. So, and then the blue one is July to December. So, I love the smell of new books. Love it. And I'll break them in easily. Hopefully nothing goes wrong with these. So that is my main planner for the year. Will be the Cousin of Vac. This is my ride or die everyday carry. I love this planner more than a lot of things in my house. think my pets and my husband and my coffee are the only things that outrank my planner. And this, out of every planner that I have, this is my primary planner, and I love it so much. And we'll do a deep dive into my 2019 planners, but it's just an unboxing. And yes, I keep all of the stuff year to year. That's what's in the other boxes. So there's that. Then put all the other stuff here. So then my secondary planner is the Banana Mega Weeks. And so I wanted the Mega. Normally I use 2 week planners, and my whole plan was to get 2 of them. The other one was going to be a denim, and I didn't. There's a little part of me that's like, oh, I wish I had. But I know that I can still get it in April. So if for some reason I cannot live with just one, I will get one in April. That's what I keep telling myself. But now the Mega Weeks comes with a pen, but not the Scary Bear. Is that what it's called? The Not So Scary Bear. I think it's what he is. Yes. So, but I do have 2 of the bears. So I have 3 pens, 2 bears. Love these pens a lot. And so this is the Mega Weeks. And I'm kind of curious because the cover I thought was like a kind of like a faux leather kind of cover or leatherette kind of feel, but it looks like it is more of a fabric-y kind of feel to it. Ooh, even the end papers feel a little bit different than last year. Oh, I love it. Love it. But I don't know if you can see, but it's like a, get the light right. It's a textured, so it's like a fabric cover, which I love. Oh, I don't know that my weeks this year had, or this on for 2018 had this, which is a blind emboss of Hobonichi on the back. Awesome. So yes, this is the Hobonichi Mega. So it has, let's see if I can find how much. One moment, please. 213 pages in the back of note pages. Ooh. It also comes with a adhesive pocket, which I use, and the 2019 Railway Map of Japan, which, who knows, I might use this year. You never know. I'm not going to say no, because if there's some way I could get to Japan this year, I'm sure going to go. I will come back hugely in debt. All my credit cards that I'm spending the entire year trying to pay off, probably all maxed. But I would be a happy planner girl. So my Banana Mega Weeks, and the only other planner in here, I know, it's kind of crazy, is the 2019 Hobonichi Techo Planner. So this is the English version. They do make a cousin Avec in the A5 or A6 size, but it's the Japanese version, and the grid is a little bit different on that one. I did not go for the Steiff model, mainly because it was sold out, but you know, I would have gotten that one if it had not been sold out. So, but it does come with a really nice little, like almost like a parchment card, and it's got the silver embossed key at the end, which I love. But this is going to be for my Miracle Morning. and I plan to get back into that and use this for the whole year. But I love this little book. Love it. It's not, I don't use it for planning, but it's for journaling in the morning. So almost morning pages, but I use the prompts from Hal Elrod for the Miracle Morning. So there's that, and that will go in my my Pretty Little Clouds cover with my Bob Ross card, and it's got a whole Bob Ross theme, which I love. So those are my 3 planners. And the weeks also come, I also got the clear cover for the weeks. I just got the regular clear cover because I have several weeks covers that I love. I have the Calypso, the Odyssey Calypso from Chic Sparrow. I have the Chocolate Creme from Chic Sparrow, which is right there. I have my Wonder Woman. I have the Bingley in Pemberley that Tiffany Lou gave me. And then I also have the Montana Badlands Black Cherry. And then the one that I'm carrying most right now has been the Calypso, which was also a gift from Tiffany. And I love it so much. So this year, since I'm only using 1 week's for now, I'll just be rotating through. And so I thought like every month I would just switch into a different cover. Just a way to get easy, because there ain't no way in hell I'm getting rid of any of the covers that I've got for the weeks. I love them all. And so, but I like using the clear cover on it because it keeps it nice and clean. So there's that. Now, so the accessories that I've got out here are for my weeks. And this is the first time I've ever gotten these. These are the weekly inserts, the notebooks. And, ooh. Oh, I did not know they had a pattern on them. But these are all Tomoe River paper, and they've got the grid like the weeks in that size. And they're a little bit smaller than the weeks because they're made to be either you can put them in the cover or just slide it into the front or the back. So they're slightly smaller than the actual weeks book itself. So I don't know. Let me put it all the way to the bottom. So there you can tell that it is much smaller than the actual weeks. Now the regular weeks and the mega weeks are the same dimensions as far as tall and width. It's the how many pages are in the back is the only difference. So it's a little bit wider here, but not by very much. I have never had, I had several covers for my regular weeks, and all of these covers that I have were made for the regular weeks, but my mega fits in them just fine. So, but I wanted these as extra little inserts because all of like the standard and the other week's inserts are a little bit too thick. And I wanted to try these out, and at first glance, I freaking love them. Sorry, guys. I worked really late tonight, and so it's like almost 8 o'clock, and yeah. So, having to wait, because I got this at noon today. Having to look at it going, oh, I don't open it so bad. So, there's that. Sorry, the stickiness is sticking on here. One moment. Then on top of that, I also got 2 of the weekly inserts. And so these work really well. They're A5 size, but they're smaller than A5. They actually work in my pocket traveler's notebooks very, very well. But they're the weekly layout. In the Hobonichi Weeks and in the A6 in the Techo, you don't have the weekly layout. I mean, in the weeks you have a weekly layout, but it's not like this. This is the vertical weeks, and I really love these. And so they just make a great insert for pretty much anything. But I do like it with the A6 planners and in my pocket. So I'll use this throughout the week or throughout the year. And actually there's a Facebook page that's dedicated to just using this with nothing else and planning just in this. So, which is kind of amazing. But I got 2 of those. Don't know, and I actually only meant to get 1, but I have 2, and I will probably find a reason to use 2. And I actually might use one of these for work, because then I can have something that I can bring home that's got work stuff in it. Because I've actually taken my A5 Filofax in stone, Malden, to work. And so I'm using that at work, and it's worked out really well so far. So there are those. And then I got the new 2018 or 2019 Shitajikis, the pencil boards, in the teal, or it's actually like a baby blue and yellow. And so I got it in the weeks. I got it in the A5 or A6. Sorry, this is the A6 size, and this is the A5 size. Now I do still have the other ones, but I like them a lot. And especially in my weeks, I found that I kind of like to have 2. And I like the different colors. And I thought, you know, why not? They're cheap. I'm just going to get them. So there's that. And I've already shown you the pins. Oh, I'll show you my most excited part at the end. So this is my bag o' accessories. And that away. I got 2. I don't like it. Sorry guys, 1 second. Okay, so I got 2 of the cousin sized. These are the rivet page markers, and so they have 1 rivet at the top and then 3 at the bottom. And my color this year is orange, and so a lot of the different things that I'm going to have this year are orange. And I'm using one of these in this exact color in my Hobonichi cousin right now, but I've had that one for 2 years, and it's getting kind of, the ends are kind of fraying. I do suggest that, and as you can see kind of there at the bottom, this year I'm going to try to put some fray check at the bottom, and hopefully that'll keep it from getting fuzzy. But, I mean, otherwise, it's been perfect. But because at some points now these work for the cousin and for the weeks. They actually stick out a little further on the cousin, but you can use that. And then if you wanted to have a little dangle, a little hanging out at the bottom. Otherwise, you can use the A6 version with the weeks. And it is a tight fit, but it fits perfectly. So it like barely just hangs out. So you can just kind of see at the bottom. And so it just barely sits in there. If you have a tight fitting weeks cover or a cover that zips, get the A6. Even though it doesn't say that it fits the weeks, it does. And it fits almost exactly perfectly. And it keeps it tight. Otherwise, this one, you can see it's going to hang out. So, but I got one of these two, the 2 long ones. I got one for my Hobonichi cousin Avec, and then one for my Jibun Techo. So that's that. And then this one I got to go in my weeks. This is the teal one. And it's got teal, like a platinum color, and black. And I like that. I thought that would go really pretty with the yellow. What else do I have? Oh, and then I also got the rivet bands. And I got these not to be used with my Hobonichi, but with some of the folios that I have. And these work great. I love them. I had one with my Galen Leather their original Mega Weeks cover, because it didn't have a closure. So I used one of the black one of these, and it worked great. But I sold that cover, and I sold the rivet band with it, which I wish I hadn't, but oh well. So I got 2 different ones. One that's a natural color, and brown, and then this one's an all black. And this one is probably going to go on my Montana Badlands Weeks folio, because I don't want to run an elastic through it, but I thought I'd use that around it. What else? Then I got 3 of the green stencils, which I love. I love these stencils because right here, the squares are perfect for the Hobonichi, and I love the stencil so freaking much. But I've pretty much worn the one that I have out, so I got 3 of this one. And then I got one of the blue ones. And I already have one of the yellow ones, the longer one that goes for the weeks, but I got this one as well, just to have the set. So I have those. And I got a set of the tabs. I have these tabs on my Hobonichi Cousin Avec and my weeks already, and I love them. Now, they come in a set, 1 set of green, 1 set of blue, and 1 set of orange, and you have to order them separately. One is water, 1 is earth, and 1 is, I can't remember. But you get blue, green, and orange. Now, I tell you that because some people don't like the fact that you can't, that they're all the same. But because they are all the same, what I did last year was alternated each color. I have 3 sets, so you just alternate each color going down. Like my Cousin Avec started with orange, and I just went orange, blue, green, orange, blue, green, orange, blue, green through the whole year. And then my week started with blue, green, orange, or it alternated as well. And then that would leave me 1 extra set that I'll probably use in my Jabun Techo. So, method to my madness. I didn't really like the Jabun Techo specific tabs. They're a little too big, but these are very inintrusive, and I just really like the look, especially when you alternate the colors, because then it's just like, even though the numbers on there are just super tiny, it doesn't matter because you can just alternate the color and it works great. So there are those. Then last but not least, I got 3 stamps. And I got this to use in my Hobonichi, but also in my Jabun Techo. And it is the clock stamp. And I wanted to use this to keep track of my sleep. And so every night I would or every day I would put it up in the top or at the bottom and just determine from when I was asleep. And these I'm very excited about. Very excited about. Let me get them out of the box. These are the Hobonichi Techo planner stamps. So excited. So, this one is the closed Hobonichi. And they're a pretty hefty freaking stamp. I saw this on Humble Chan, and she was loving them, and I'm like, all right. So, I mean, it's quite the block, which is great. But that's what the stamp looks like. I love that it's orange. So there's that. And then the other one is the open Hobonichi with the little bookmarks hanging out. So that is my Hobonichi order for 2019 so far. I'm pretty set that I'm pretty good at the 1 weeks, because what I had planned on doing for the second week. Now, for those of you who don't know, the weeks that I use is for my self-care. And I love it for that. It works out very well for me. And the second weeks I really started using as some memory keeping, and it was all about the story of us. So just held what happened between, with Greg and I, with our little fur family, all of that. So it's just, day-to-day stuff that happened with family, because everything that I put in my regular planner really deals with me or my work or my channel or training. And so it never really involved Greg. And I wanted a way to figure out what was going on with Greg and I. What we did, date nights, that kind of thing. And so a few months back, I realized I could just start doing the story of us, and it just involved the whole family. And so, if the pets did something fun, or, if we took the dog to the vet or whatever. And I've really enjoyed doing that. But I started having ephemera and stuff like that I wanted to put in there, and ticket stubs, those kind of things. And I'm like, there's just really not a lot of room. Well, then I started memory keeping in the standard inserts from my Cocoa Daisy subscription box. Wonderful. So I didn't feel like I needed to do the story of us in the weeks, because I was doing the story of us in those inserts. And I kind of am very excited about thinking about, at the end of the year, having 12 different standard sized inserts with ephemera and all of that stuff from the story of us in there, and I can just look at it month by month by month. And what better thing to use than the Cocoa Daisy inserts, where I can do it daily, I can do it randomly, I can do whatever. And one of these, probably one of the next videos will be me, going through each one of the inserts that I've kind of gotten through. The one that's most complete is November, because that's when I started doing it. And then I thought, I have stuff from October. I should just do October. So I did October and putting stuff in. And then I was like, well, I have stuff from September too. And so right now I have September, October, November, and then I'm currently working on December. So I'll have the last quarter of stuff kind of done. Now, it's not going to be as complete as the December one or the November one, but as I find things when I'm cleaning and all that kind of stuff, I'm like, oh, I need to put that in there. And so I have my own little holder, the Superior Labor Petite bag that has all of the ephemera and things like that I want to put in there all in one place. And it's got the stickers that I'm currently using, the ephemera and everything from the monthly kit, and so that I have it all and I know what I'm using. And it's been super fun and much easier than I thought. And so it's actually kind of cleaned up my planner pages as well, because I'm not doing like a bunch of memory keeping. I'm still putting in the major things that happen. But as far as the fun kind of, oh, Greg and I had a great date night and blah, 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 I will put that in the memory keeping portion. And I've been really liking it a lot. And I didn't think I would, but it's been really great and super easy using the Cocoa Daisy subscription kits. I'm not doing their Traveler's Notebook memory keeping. It's just literally the planner kit and the planner add-on kit. And then I just use all of that stuff and I'm loving it. It's perfect. So in my next order, I got I'm still doing the standard insert. And then I also added the mini insert for the passport, because I have 2 passports coming from Chic Sparrow from their Black Friday sale. And but on those, it's not like I'm going to use them every month. They're pretty standard, and they're not, they are geared towards like December, January, February, March, but they're plain enough that they're just kind of themed. And so I just kind of thought, I'm just going to put some of those inserts in there. I like that. But I am very excited to do this for the whole year, and then look back and have this big, and I don't know what I'm going to store it in. I may store it in a couple of my standard Traveler's Notebooks. I don't know yet. But the fact that I would have an insert for every month, I'm very excited about. So hopefully I can stick with that. But so far, it's just been too much fun not to. But that is my Hobonichi order. And it's kind of going to kill me, because like tomorrow night, I have Greg's work Christmas party that we're going to. And then as soon as I get home, I'm going to try to hop on and do some gaming with my friend. And then Saturday, I have an event that I'm going to, that I got to get my shopping done in between that, and then another event that I'm helping host for the planner meetup here in Utah Planners. So I'm like, oh, I want to start diving into this stuff and setting it up and figuring it all out. So I'm very excited to actually get this order so that I can actually start putting things together so that I can show you what I am going to use for my 2019 planners. So, I mean, you obviously kind of know, but you don't know what covers I'm putting them in and all that kind of thing. So I want to get things set up and ready to go. And I know that some people are already in there, because you could start, like on the weeks, it actually started, I want to say November 26th. So you could have started then. However, I don't do that. This does have December in it for a full month. And so starting, November 26th, you could start doing your weekly planning. But full on month you could do in December. However, I'm kind of a completionist. And I want a whole year in one book. And I may copy that December into this book, so I'll have record of it. But no, I start new planners in January 1st. Is when I start my new planners. And regardless of when they start, I may backfill, but I give it all its whole year, because I feel like the previous year has served me so well, it deserves to be finished out. So, not the planners have feelings, mostly, sort of, maybe. But, yeah, I want to get the full use out of the current one that I have. So I'm not going to jump in the minute it's ready, because I can take my time and get it set up and just put in certain things and figure it all out for the new year. And that's part of my enjoyment of December, is just like, what do I want to use this page for? What do I want to put in here? That kind of thing. And I'll probably do a little bit of pre-decorating, inside pages and stuff, but for the most part, and the one thing that I will do is probably put some of the collections that I want to move forward from my 2018 mega and put it into the 2019 mega, into the notes, so that I'll have those references that I want. And like I keep the listings of my Coffee Monsters Co., Once More with Love, and Planner Kate stickers, so that I know what I have and what I've purchased, so that I don't double up. I've got notes from bullet journaling. I've got all kinds of different notes and things that I want to move forward into here, and put in some sort of order. Because now, I'm not trying to jump around and save space for this and save space for that. So, and then I'll make sure that I have all my goals and everything in here as well. So, I will not be jumping in and starting to full-on plan in my 2019 planners until January 1st, because that's just the way I am. But, I think it's perfectly fine if that's what you do. Great on you. It's just for me, I like to have a whole year in one book. And if I'm looking for stuff that's like happened in December of 2018, I'm going to go to my 2018 Hobonichi, not my 2019 Hobonichi. If I want to look back 2016, it's like, it's in my 2016, not my 2017. So, but, I was going to show you the not so scary bear. And I'm very excited because I have this backing card, which I am totally going to use in my scrapbooking. And this is part of the reason that I ordered directly from Hobonichi. One, because this year I did actually have a problem with one of my books, and they replaced it. So if you get it from Japan's or a place like that, they don't, because you didn't purchase it directly from them. Not that I've ever seen, issues with them, but this year I did have one, and I'm very happy that I did order. But you also don't get the freebies. Now, some places on Etsy will still give you the freebie, but you also pay a premium. So this is the pen, and it's the 2019 Hobonichi Techo, and it comes with red, blue, and black, and it's like a Coletto, I think, but you can also buy different types of refills, different colors, and use that. But here is the Not So Scary Bear, and he's a paperweight. So you can actually put him on top of your pages, and he holds your page down. I just think it's dang stinking cute. So I'm going to have one here and one at work. He is adorable. And you can, I don't know if you can see, if I can get it close up enough. You can see his little teeth. But it's so cute. And this is going to sound crazy, but the Not So Scary Bear reminds me of Tyr. He kind of has that personality, and it's like if the bear had a personality, it'd be like him. And so every time I see the Not So Scary Bear, I think of Tyr. I know, my little orange tabby cat, who's a pistol, but I love him. So there you have it. That is my unboxing of my 2019 Hobonichis, and I'm very excited for it. Totally am. Sorry there's no other videos, any little snippets today. It's on event day. It's like, so I apologize for that, but we will get back into regular Vlogmas in a couple of days. So, or probably tomorrow I'll do that, but this will go up. This is being filmed today on the 6th, but it'll go up on the 7th. So I'm a day up because I have to edit and all of that kind of thing. But we're already 37 minutes in, and I'm like, I gotta get this sucker up. So anyway, I hope you all have a great day. And if you're using a Hobonichi this year, let me know down below. And if it's your first year, definitely let me know. But I would love to know what you are using, if you're using any of the Hobonichi planners. And I'll try to link the groups that I have, because there's several different Hobonichi groups on Facebook, and they're fabulous. I love them. And so they are a wealth of information. So I will link those down below as well. So if you have any questions about the Hobonichi or anything that you've seen tonight, please let me know. You can go over to the community tab here on YouTube, and you can ask me questions there. Also, if you have any questions about anything, anything that I'm doing, anything that I've reviewed, anything about me that you would like to know, please ask. I would love to answer questions. And that's what I'm hoping to do for the rest of Vlogmas, is pull up one of those questions and answer it. So let me know if you have anything at all that you would like to know about. I am happy to talk, obviously. So, yeah. So happy Vlogmas, happy Thursday. I hope you guys all have a great weekend, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. I'm going to go play with my books now.